Tom walked into the small roadside cafe just as the evening sky turned orange. He had finished another long shift at the warehouse. His back hurt. His hands were rough. His mind felt heavy. Fridays were always the hardest days for him. He chose the same table he always chose. A small table near the window, just enough space for one person. He sat down slowly and placed his bag beside his chair. The cafe smelled of warm food and tea. Soft music played in the background. People talked quietly, but no one talked to him. Tom liked it that way. Or at least he told himself he did. Tom was a single father. His wife had passed away years ago, leaving him alone with their daughter, Mia. Mia was 8 years old, kind, and full of questions. She made his world brighter. But on Fridays, Tom worked late, so Mia stayed with his sister. Those nights felt empty. The house felt empty. Even his heart felt empty. Eating alone had become normal for Tom. He ordered his food without looking at the menu. Rice, chicken, and tea. The same order every week. Routine made things easier. Routine stopped his thoughts from wandering too far. As he waited for his food, Tom stared out the window. Cars passed by. People walked with purpose. Some laughed. Some looked tired like him. He wondered what Mia was doing at that moment. Maybe she was telling her aunt a story. Maybe she was drawing pictures like she always did. Thinking of her made him smile, but it also made his chest feel tight. The food arrived, hot and fresh. Tom thanked the server quietly and began to eat. He ate slowly, not because he wanted to enjoy the food, but because there was nowhere else to go. No one waiting for him. No voice calling his name. Just then, the cafe door opened. A woman stepped inside, holding the hand of a young boy. The boy looked small for his age. His clothes were clean but old. His shoes were worn. The woman looked tired, but her posture was strong, like someone who had learned to stand tall even when life felt heavy. They stood near the entrance, looking around. Most tables were full. The boy pressed his hand against his stomach and whispered something to his mother. She bent down to his level and spoke softly to him, brushing his hair with gentle fingers. Tom noticed them without meaning to. Something about them caught his attention. Maybe it was the boy's quiet patience. Maybe it was the way the woman tried to hide her worry. They walked toward the counter, but the server shook her head kindly. Only one seat was available. She pointed toward Tom's table. The woman looked over. She hesitated. Asking a stranger for help was never easy. She took a deep breath and walked slowly toward Tom. "Excuse me," she said gently. "My son is hungry. Can we stay a while and share the table?" Tom stopped chewing. He looked up, surprised. His first feeling was discomfort. This table was his quiet place. His safe place. He did not talk much anymore, especially to strangers. But then he looked at the boy. The boy's eyes were hopeful, but careful. He was not demanding anything. He was just waiting. That look reminded Tom of Mia. The way she looked at him when she asked for a bedtime story. The way she trusted him completely. Tom cleared his throat. "Yes," he said. "You can sit." The woman smiled with relief. "Thank you," she said sincerely. They sat down across from him. The boy climbed onto the chair and sat still, trying to be polite. Tom moved his plate slightly to make space. For a moment, no one spoke. The silence felt different now. Not empty. Just quiet. "My name is Sam," the boy said suddenly, smiling. Tom smiled back without thinking. "I am Tom." The woman nodded. "I am Anna. Thank you again." Anna ordered a simple meal for her son. While they waited, Sam looked around the cafe with curiosity. Tom noticed how Anna watched her son closely, like she wanted to make sure he was safe in every moment. "You come here often?" Anna asked carefully. "Every Friday," Tom replied. Sam looked at him with interest. Do you eat alone every time? Tom paused. He thought of Mia. He thought of the empty chair across from him. Yes, he answered honestly. Sam nodded like he understood something important. The food arrived. Sam ate eagerly but neatly. Anna ate slowly, giving more attention to her son than her own plate. Tom watched them without meaning to. There was something familiar about the way Anna cared for Sam. It reminded him of the life he once had. You have a child too, Anna said softly. It was not a question. Tom looked surprised. How did you know? The way you looked at Sam, she said. Parents notice these things. Tom smiled faintly. I have a daughter. Her name is Mia. Sam's eyes lit up. I like that name. Tom felt warmth spread through his chest. It had been a long time since a simple conversation made him feel this way. Outside, the sky grew darker. Inside, the cafe felt warmer. The noise around them faded into the background as the small table became a place of shared stories, shared silence, and shared understanding. Tom had walked in expecting another quiet meal alone. But for the first time in a long while, he did not feel invisible. And this was only the beginning. The evening passed slowly, but the feeling at the table changed. Tom no longer watched the clock. He listened instead. Sam talked about his school, his favorite food, and how he liked drawing animals. His voice was soft but full of life. Anna smiled often, sometimes tired, sometimes proud. Tom found himself speaking more than he usually did. He told them about his work at the warehouse. He explained how he lifted boxes all day and counted hours until the weekend. He did not complain. He never did. But Anna listened closely, like his words mattered. You work very hard, she said. Tom nodded. For my daughter. Sam leaned forward. Where is she now? With my sister, Tom replied. I work late on Fridays. Sam thought for a moment. She must miss you. Tom felt a small ache in his chest. I miss her too. The boy smiled kindly, like someone much older than his years. That smile stayed with Tom. When their plates were empty, Anna reached for her bag. She counted the money inside carefully. Tom noticed her hands shake slightly. Without thinking, he spoke. You do not have to hurry, he said. I am not going anywhere. Anna looked up, surprised, then smiled softly. Thank you. They stayed seated while other people left. The cafe grew quieter. The server wiped tables and stacked chairs, but she did not rush them. Anna finally spoke again. It is rare, she said, to meet someone kind without asking for anything. Tom looked down. Kindness is not rare, he replied. It is just quiet. Anna smiled at that. Outside, rain began to fall gently. Sam pressed his face against the window and watched the drops slide down the glass. I like rain, he said. It makes everything slow. Tom nodded. Sometimes slow is good. Anna looked at Tom, really looked at him, and saw something familiar. Not pain exactly, but endurance. The kind that comes from waking up every day even when it feels heavy. We should go, Anna said finally. It is getting late. Tom stood up as well. Something inside him did not want the moment to end, but he did not say it out loud. They walked toward the door together. At the entrance, Anna paused. Thank you again, she said. You did not just share a table. You shared a moment. Tom felt his face grow warm. It helped me too. Sam waved. Bye, Tom. Tom waved back. Good night, Sam. They stepped into the rain. Tom watched them walk away until they disappeared into the street lights. The cafe felt empty again, but not in the same way as before. That night, when Tom returned home, the silence was different. He made tea and sat at the kitchen table. He thought about Anna and Sam. He thought about how one simple choice changed the whole evening. His phone buzzed. A message from his sister. Mia was asleep. She asked for you. Tom smiled and typed back. Tell her I love her. He slept better that night. The next week passed like usual. Work was busy. His back hurt. His hands stayed rough. But something had changed. He found himself looking forward to Friday. When Friday came, Tom finished work and walked to the cafe. He did not know why he hoped, but he did. He chose the same table. Minutes passed. Then the door opened. Anna walked in first. Sam followed, holding a small notebook. Tom stood up without realizing it. Anna smiled. I hoped you would be here. So did I, Tom said. They sat together again, this time without asking. Sam placed the notebook on the table. I drew something, he said proudly. Tom leaned closer. It was a drawing of 3 people sitting at a table. 1 man, 1 woman, 1 child. A window behind them. Rain outside. That is us, Sam said. Tom felt something warm rise in his chest. It is perfect. Anna watched quietly. She felt something too. Something safe. They ordered food again. Conversation flowed easily this time. No awkward pauses. No careful words. Anna shared her story. She worked 2 jobs. 1 in the morning cleaning offices. 1 in the afternoon sewing clothes at home. Life was not easy, but she stayed strong for Sam. Tom listened without interrupting. You are doing an amazing job, he said. Anna looked down. No one had said that to her in a long time. You are too, she replied. Outside, the rain stopped. Inside, the cafe felt warmer than ever. None of them knew where this connection would lead. But for now, it was enough to not eat alone. After that second Friday, the cafe became more than a place to eat. It became a meeting point for quiet understanding. Tom did not call it friendship at first. He simply called it comfort. Every Friday evening, he walked in hoping to see Anna and Sam. And most Fridays, they were there. They always chose the same table. The small one near the window. It no longer felt like a table for one. It felt like a place where time slowed down. Sam talked more each week. He brought drawings, small stories, and questions that surprised Tom. Sometimes Sam asked about the warehouse. Sometimes he asked about Mia. Tom told him about how Mia liked drawing flowers and how she laughed when he tried to cook something new. Can I meet her someday? Sam asked once. Tom smiled. I think she would like that. Anna listened quietly during these moments. She noticed how Tom's voice softened when he spoke about his daughter. She saw how his shoulders relaxed when Sam laughed. It reminded her of how life used to feel before responsibilities became heavy. One Friday, Anna arrived alone. Tom noticed right away. He stood up, worried. Is Sam okay? Anna smiled gently. He is with my neighbor. He has a school event tomorrow. He needed rest. Tom nodded, relieved. They sat down across from each other. Without Sam, the table felt quieter, but not empty. They ordered food. For a while, they ate in silence. Not uncomfortable silence, but thoughtful silence. Anna spoke first. I never planned for life to be like this. Tom looked up. Me neither. She told him about her past. Not every detail, just enough to explain the tiredness in her eyes. She had once dreamed of opening a small shop. A place where she could sell handmade clothes. Life changed those plans. But she never stopped dreaming completely. Tom listened carefully. He did not rush her. He did not try to fix anything. He simply listened. That dream still matters, he said. Anna looked at him, surprised. Does it? Yes, Tom replied. Dreams do not disappear. They wait. Her eyes filled slightly, but she smiled. You have a way with words. Tom laughed softly. I usually keep them to myself. That night, they walked out of the cafe together. The street lights glowed softly. The air was cool. They stood outside for a moment, neither ready to leave. "Would you like to walk a bit?" Tom asked. Anna nodded. They walked slowly down the street. They talked about simple things. About favorite foods. About songs they liked. About how quiet mornings felt different from busy nights. Tom realized he was smiling more than he had in years. The next weekend, Tom brought Mia to the cafe. He felt nervous. Introducing his daughter felt important. When Anna and Sam arrived, Sam ran ahead. "Mia," he called happily. Mia looked up, surprised, then smiled. She waved shyly. Anna knelt beside her. "Hello. I am Anna." Mia nodded. "My dad talks about you." Tom felt his ears warm. They all sat together. 4 people at a small table. It felt crowded, but in a good way. Mia and Sam started talking quickly, like they had known each other for a long time. They showed each other drawings. They laughed over small jokes. Tom and Anna watched them, sharing smiles. "You raised her well," Anna said. Tom looked at Mia, then back at Anna. "I try every day." That evening, Tom walked home with Mia holding his hand. "Dad," Mia said, "I like Anna and Sam." Tom smiled. "I do too." Weeks passed. Seasons slowly changed. The cafe stayed the same, but the people at the table grew closer. Anna started bringing small pieces of clothing she made. She showed Tom her work. He admired the careful stitching. "You should sell these," he said. "I am scared," Anna admitted. Tom nodded. Being scared means it matters. One night, Tom received a call at work. It was Anna. "I am sorry to bother you," she said. "Sam has a fever. I needed someone to talk to." Tom listened. He gave calm advice. He stayed on the phone until she felt better. That night, Tom realized something important. He was no longer just a man eating alone on Fridays. He was becoming part of something again. And this time, he was not afraid. Life did not slow down just because Tom felt happier. Work became harder. The warehouse added extra hours. Tom's body felt tired every morning, but he pushed forward. He did it for Mia. He also did it because he wanted to keep his Fridays free. Those evenings at the cafe had become important to him. Anna faced her own struggles. Her sewing work increased, but payment came late. Some nights she worked until her hands hurt. She never complained. She smiled for Sam. She stayed strong even when fear sat quietly in her chest. One Friday, Anna did not come. Tom sat at the cafe table, checking the door every few minutes. Sam usually rushed in first. This time, no one came. The chair across from him stayed empty. The old feeling returned. Heavy. Unwelcome. He waited longer than usual. Finally, he paid and left. At home, Tom felt restless. He made tea but did not drink it. He thought about Anna and Sam. Something felt wrong. He reached for his phone and stopped. He did not want to seem pushy. His phone rang. It was Anna. Her voice sounded weak. "I am sorry I did not come. Sam is sick. He needs medicine. I missed work. I do not know what to do." Tom listened carefully. "I am coming," he said without thinking. "You do not have to," Anna replied quickly. "I want to," Tom said. Tom drove to Anna's place. It was small but clean. Sam lay on the couch, pale but calm. He smiled when he saw Tom. "Hi," Sam said softly. Tom smiled back. "Hi, buddy." Tom helped in simple ways. He picked up medicine. He made tea. He stayed until Sam fell asleep. Anna watched quietly, her eyes full. "You did not have to do this," she said. "I know," Tom replied. "But I wanted to." That night changed something between them. Trust grew deeper. Days later, Tom faced his own problem. The warehouse announced cuts. Some workers would lose hours. Tom worried about bills, about school supplies, about the future. He did not tell Anna right away. One Friday, he arrived at the cafe late. Anna noticed his tired face. "Are you okay?" she asked. Tom hesitated, then nodded. "Just work." Anna did not push. Weeks passed. Tom lost hours. Money grew tight. He stayed strong for Mia. He smiled at the cafe. But Anna noticed the change. One evening, Anna placed a small bag on the table. "What is this?" Tom asked. "Something I sold," Anna said. "A small order. I wanted to share." Tom shook his head. "I cannot take that." "You are not taking it," she replied gently. "You are accepting help." Tom looked at her. He saw no pride in her eyes, only care. He nodded slowly. That night, Tom told her everything. About the warehouse. About his worries. About feeling like he might fail. Anna listened. She did not judge. "You are not failing," she said. "You are standing." Those words stayed with Tom. Then life tested them again. Mia got sick. Tom missed work to care for her. Anna brought soup. Sam drew a card. They sat together in Tom's living room. The small family grew stronger. One evening, Mia looked at Tom and asked, "Dad, are we a family too?" Tom did not answer right away. He looked at Anna. He looked at Sam. Anna smiled gently. "I think family is people who stay," she said. Tom felt warmth fill his chest. "Yes," he said. "We are." The cafe table was no longer just a meeting place. It was the start of a shared life. Time passed, but not in a rush. Life continued to move forward in small steps. Tom kept working. Some weeks were hard. Some were easier. But he was no longer facing them alone. The weight on his shoulders felt lighter, even when the problems stayed the same. Anna's sewing slowly turned into something more. People in the neighborhood noticed her work. One person told another. Soon, small orders came in regularly. She did not become rich, but she felt proud. Each piece she made carried care and patience. Sam watched her work and learned the value of effort. Tom supported her in quiet ways. He helped her carry supplies. He shared advice about planning and saving. He never tried to lead. He walked beside her instead. Mia and Sam grew closer. They studied together. They shared snacks. They laughed at simple jokes. They fought sometimes too, but they always made up. Their bond grew naturally, without forcing anything. The cafe remained their special place. The owner noticed them and saved their table on Fridays. The staff smiled when they walked in together. 4 people. 1 table. No empty chairs. One evening, Tom arrived late. He looked nervous. Anna noticed immediately. "What happened?" she asked. Tom took a breath. "I was offered a new position." Anna's eyes widened. "That is good. It means longer hours," Tom said. "But better pay. More stability." Anna nodded slowly. "What do you want?" Tom looked at Mia and Sam talking nearby. "I want a future where we are not always worried." Anna smiled. "Then you should take it." He did. Life adjusted again. Some Fridays became Saturdays. Some plans changed. But they adapted. They learned that together meant flexible. One Sunday afternoon, Tom invited Anna and Sam to the park. The weather was calm. Children played. Parents watched. Tom walked beside Anna while Mia and Sam ran ahead. "Do you remember the first night we met?" Tom asked. Anna smiled. "I do. I thought I would eat alone," Tom said. Anna laughed softly. "I thought we would leave quickly." They stopped near a bench. Tom looked serious. "I do not want to rush anything," he said. "But I want to say something honest." Anna listened. You and Sam changed my life, Tom continued. Not by fixing it, but by joining it. Anna felt tears in her eyes. She nodded. You did the same for us, she said. That evening, they returned to the cafe. The same table waited. Tom pulled out a small box from his pocket. His hands shook slightly. He did not kneel. He simply held it out. I want us to keep choosing each other, he said. Anna looked at him. She looked at Mia. She looked at Sam. Yes, she said. The children clapped without fully understanding, but feeling the joy. The cafe felt warmer than ever. Months later, the cafe owner placed a small sign near the table. Reserved for family. Tom noticed it and smiled. He thought about the man he used to be. The one who expected nothing. The one who sat alone. Now he sat with a full table. Not because life became easy, but because he let people stay. And sometimes, that is enough.